So I just found another dead bird. I don't know where it came from. I tried to call my parent to see if they knew that the dog possibly attacked. It seems to be. I don't know what could have attacked it besides a dog. Um, it's. I don't even know what kind of bird it was. It's not the pigeon. There's just lots of little feathers. So I'm like, what kind of bird is this? It's all like mushed up there. Lots of feathers. So it could have been a dog attack, but I found feathers a while ago. Around the other side, like last week, and I didn't see a dead body. So then I was like thinking, maybe it was something from last week having had been retrieved, or the dog attacked something today. Either way, there's nothing much to it. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I'm like, oh, that's sad. I came out to see if I'd accidentally, cast out a fly who seemed dead, but it seemed alive, but it was injured. It was going to die anyways, and I chucked out the window, and then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't leave that fly to be, mauled by ants. And so I came outside to see if I could find the fly to pick it back up and put it in a quiet space until it's actually dead. And then I found this, and I was like, oh, bird. So I'm like, it's a sad chain of events, You do one thing and that sort of causes another thing, and then you discover something and it's like, oh, forget about the fly, now it's a bird that you're sort of upset about. I have to raise that as a concern, because the dog has had a taste for meat, and I'm not sure whether the dog has attacked it, but I'll just say it's possibly the dog. It's possibly not, but I don't know. I don't hardly ever see any other animals, so I could assume safely that it's probably the dog who's attacked something, but I don't know. And it doesn't smell putrid, so it could have just been attacked today. It wasn't there this morning. So I have to watch out in that. See, things die all the time. Going, pour this and pour that. It's like, I don't know how much I can take of that. It's like you don't know how to stop feeling sorry for little animals, And the other day the dog was found a hiding rabbit, and it's like I don't want a rabbit to be killed by the dog either. The dog's just going a little AWOL for me. and so it's like it sort of gets to you a little bit, and then you're like, oh, pull this and pull that, pour everything, and it's like a couple of birds down, a couple of wild birds down, and a little bat in the past 6 months alone. And you're like going, and that's the animals I've found. I don't know about the other ones that I haven't found. Oh, and last night the dog also snapped on a mouse and killed a mouse, but we have another one in the house. But it was a little baby and didn't quite get behind the cupboard into safety, so so many things, so many tragedies. At least the chickens, the ones that are remaining, are still alive. They're happy and perky. They like things. They're funny. But I'm like going, the dog's a little bit of a terrorist. Possibly. I mean, I don't know definitely if it was a dog, but looks like it might have been. I'm like, oh, poor little animals. Too many things. Too vulnerable. Everything needs to be caged to be kept safe. And even cages can become unsafe in a storm. And then you're like going, where are you going there? And it's like, I don't know. Anyway. That's what I found today. And I didn't find the fly to be able to see if I could get it. So the fly is probably going to be attacked by ants, and meet its fate. I should have just left it on the floor, but I thought it was dead initially, and then I realized it was moving, and then I said, well, it's probably going to die, and then I just chucked it out the window without realizing it. Maybe I should wait for it to die and then chuck it out the window. That might be better.